Okay, so today we're going to show you guys how to make a skateboard rack to hold like 9 skateboards or decks. I looked around online and realized that there wasn't a lot of how-tos on how to do this, and even though it's kind of simple, like some people might get discouraged by not having any directions. So here goes. You can put this up in your garage or in your room, anywhere you can drill something into the wall, so it's not one of those tripod ones. The materials you're going to need are, you're going to have to go to Orchard if you don't already have like something that looks like this. It costs about $2. It's about 3.5 inches wide, about half an inch thick, and 6 feet tall. They're going to have a bunch of these. They cost like $2.50. Make sure that you don't make the mistake that I did and get the ones that are all slanted and crooked, because some are lopsided, so when it comes down to putting it on the wall, it doesn't really work that well. So put them up together and see that they match and that they're straight. And what you're going to be doing is cutting in some slants into it like this and putting it up against the wall. So you're going to need 2 of those, and you're going to need a table like this or something to cut this stuff on. You're going to need some safety glasses, maybe a drill bit to drill a hole into the wall or something. If not, you could just drill it from like the screw. 4 wood screws. And you're going to need a drill, cordless or corded is fine, and a jigsaw. If you don't know how to use it, then you should ask an adult or somebody that does know how to use it. And make sure to wear the safety glasses with that. And you also need a ruler. Something like this would work, and if you have something like this with a level, it's a little bit better just because it's longer. You also need a pencil and one of those braces they have, like a piece of metal with a bunch of holes on it, so you can just stick it onto whatever. Or I'm just gonna recycle this. It's an old hacksaw blade. First thing you're gonna do is, I always mark the part that's gonna go on the bottom, so I mark floor to whatever part of the wood is gonna be on the floor, so I don't get confused later. Then you're going to take your ruler and you're going to go from the edge of the wood. You're going to do like an inch and mark it. And then, so you're going to take your ruler or whatever and just draw a line all the way. And it's going to be an inch from the edge of the wood. So you draw your line going all the way. After you've drawn your line going all the way up to the top, you're going to go back to your bottom of the floor part of the board, and you're going to measure 4.5 inches up on that same line. So 4.5. And you're going to mark it at 4.5. And then at the mark you just made, you're going to measure 1.5 inches from that. So you go 1 and then 1.5, and then you draw another mark. Now from the second mark you just made, so now you have the line and then the 1.5 little mark. This is 4.5 inches up, and then this is 1.5. So from the last mark you made, you're going to measure 6 inches. So you go up to 6, and then you make your mark, and then you're going to go again 1.5. And you're going to keep doing that. And you do this until you go all the way up, okay? Yeah, and then when you run out of 6 inches, then just let it go, because that means that you've got the 9 slots for your 9 decks. On the other side that you didn't mark, you're gonna go from the floor part, you're gonna go up 7 inches, and then you're gonna draw your mark, and then you're gonna go again another 1.5, and then you draw your mark again. And then from the last mark, you go again, now 6 inches, not 7. And then you go and then do your 1.5 inch mark. So now all you have to do is you take your ruler and you roughly like put it over the 2 marks and you kind of like connect the dots with the outline of the ruler. So just put it over the 4 marks you made and then just trace the outline of the ruler. The half marks are not going to be perfectly on the line, but if you just set them up, like just put your ruler over and like roughly mark it, it'll turn out okay. It's like no big deal. We're going to take our jigsaw now, and this is the part that you're going to be cutting out, okay? So now it's time to cut the wood. Make sure you clamp it down to your table so it doesn't move around when you're trying to cut it. Also, if you don't have a clamp, you can just get a friend or something to like push down on this side so that way you can lean on this when you're cutting it. Wear your glasses because the stuff does fly around and it's really annoying. And I'm going to wear this over my face because I don't like stuff flying up my nose. We were using this recycled bent out snap hacksaw. We decided not to use these anymore since we had to make the second hole and it was taking a while and it was just annoying, and we had these laying around anyways. I'm not sure what these are called. Maybe they're called braces or something. But basically it's got 4 holes, so we're going to take the hole we made on the back of here. We're going to drill one of the holes and snap it there with the screw, and then we're just going to flip it over and attach the 2 remaining holes on either side to the wall. Yeah, this is our skate rides.